Hey guys, this is World Traveling Udon Maker. My name is John. So it's been a while since I posted my previous talk on this channel, but I'm back here now to announce that my book about traveling around the world and cooking udon in 24 countries is now published on Amazon Kindle as an ebook. So why not check out my book? If you have your smartphone, tablet, or PC, you can read my book from any countries in the world. If you are interested, please search for the title of my book, which is World Traveling Udon Maker, or you can search for my name, which is John Tanimura, JONTANIMURA. And so it's the book is mainly about my life as a world traveling udon maker, and I mentioned about many things that with plenty of photos, some topics that you might be interested. Something like how I came to realize this concept of world traveling udon maker, and also I mentioned about Japan. I was born in Japan, but grew up in the U.S. and I came back to Japan again, and I acquired this skill of udon making. So I really had a difficult time when I came back to Japan, to be honest. So I talked about that too. It's kind of like an identity crisis. I also talk about obviously about how crazy the udon culture is in Japan. You need to check this out. The other things I talked about is obviously about the world. That's something that I encountered as I travel around the world, such as how I managed to serve udon while in spite of the different religions and food principles. Obviously, there are different religions and food principles around the world. Things like halal of Islam or kosher of Judaism, and for the food principles, vegans, vegetarians, lots of things that I encountered. It's not very easy to cook udon in different countries with the different religions and principles. Other things I talk about is if you have experienced my udon workshop or party, you might know what I'm talking about. But udon making process includes dough stepping, like a stepping on a dough with feet. And when you eat udon, you need to slurp udon, obviously. So these things are very unique udon culture from Japan. So how these cultures were accepted around the world, I also mentioned about that. And lastly, I talk about my struggles and what I was aiming for in making udon while traveling around the world, and some philosophies that I was thinking about as I was traveling around the world. Something like about my life, how I thought about death and freedom and loneliness and home and things like that. So this book is mainly for young people who are thinking about their future, but they don't know what to do with it. And it's like I wrote this book for myself 5 years ago, or 5 or 6 years ago, when I didn't know what to do with my life in my early 20s. So I wrote this book to inspire those people especially. But I think this book can be read by many other people who are being reluctant to do something, to take a first step, or don't know what to do with their lives, or looking for some inspiration in their lives. Also, I wrote this book very honestly. You would be able to find some real information, like reality of the world, that you wouldn't be able to see on TV or news. The Japanese version of my book has already 29 reviews, and I got like 4.9 stars, so it should be decent, quality. You won't be disappointed with reading my book, I believe. So don't hesitate to check out my book. I'll leave the Amazon link on the description section of this talk. So go ahead and check out my book and hope you enjoy. If you like my book, don't forget to leave a review and don't forget to share it to your friends if you like it. Thank you so much and hope to see you soon.